So imagine a universe where tiny plastic figures tell grand stories and where each minifigure is a piece of art and where one collector's passion has built an empire of bricks. Now, from the thrill of hunting rare minifigures to the intricate builds that captivate fans worldwide, and whether you're just a casual admirer or a die-hard adult fan of Lego, now this episode promises to inspire you to see these tiny bricks in a whole new light. Welcome to Shelf Life. Alright, so today I've got Robin with me, and of course on Instagram you're known as @minifigbin. Am I right?
Yes,
And
that's right.
you actually started this Instagram page about 10 years ago,
Yeah, that's right.
and it all started with a few minifigures.
Yes, that's
With
right.
one minifigure, two minifigures, or 100 minifigures?
Funny story. So actually, I started social media is because I wanted to slow down my buying. So of course, I think I came back into Lego itself. As a kid, I used to love Lego, of course. And then adulting came. We got distracted. And then maybe in my mid-30s after that, my wife bought me a Lego set, a Lego Advent Calendar. Then she said, this is your Christmas present. Just threw it to me. It's like, oh, okay, fine. Then it's like, hey, that's pretty cool. So it came like 7, 8 minifigs, Star Wars Advent Calendar kind of thing. Then it's like, hey, quite cool. So then I slowly started. So at that time, there wasn't any Carousel, Lazada, Shopee, everything. So I had to go through eBay. Or I had to use, okay, I might show my age for this. I had to buy toys off Hardware Zone.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember those times. Yeah.
Correct. So I used to buy it. Then it kind of grew and exploded. So I had probably at the time like a couple of hundred. And then I realized that, oh, okay, then social media came about, and then Instagram was like, hey, maybe how cool would it be if I could showcase all my minifigs on social media? Maybe take pictures with them. I think that time they weren't reels also and everything.
Yeah,
so,
it was just a static post, right?
correct,
Photos.
correct. Yeah, or carousels. Yeah.
And that's how it all blew up. So
Yeah.
you started from 0 followers,
Yeah.
and today you have
61,000 plus.
61,000 followers who actually do love your content.
I hope so.
I think
hope
I would say I've known you for quite a while on
Yeah.
social media as well. We've seen each other through events as well.
Yes.
And I can see your passion for minifigures. And I until today, I cannot understand. I still cannot understand because you would buy sets, Lego sets,
Yeah.
just to get the figure. Because sometimes, even in Lego stores, you probably wouldn't be able to find the figure as well.
Yep.
Okay, so last I checked, according
Yep.
to the internet, it said that there is 8 million or 8 billion,
8 billion,
8 billion minifigures that have been crafted. And
Yeah.
this is considered like one of the largest population in the animated world, right? Or
Yeah.
animated universe.
Yeah, that's right.
So out of these 8 billion, how many do you have sitting in your house for your collection right now?
Actually, I have only about 5,000. It's not really a lot, but it's not very little. But if you take it all out from the boxes, you take it out everything and you display it all, then it seems like a little bit. Yeah, quite a bit.
So to be honest, right, I'm thinking, okay, 5,000 of
Yeah.
all these little figures that we see on the table,
Yeah,
it really doesn't seem like a lot.
right.
But from your photos,
Yeah.
your reels,
Yeah.
in that room in your house, it is crazy. It is
Yeah.
massively crazy. And just to check, you're married
Yes, I am.
and your wife is totally okay with having 5,000 minifigures in the house.
She doesn't have a choice now. Yeah. That's called marriage. It's called work in progress. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to dive deeper into a couple of questions.
Sure.
I'm going to ask, what is the most ridiculous amount of money you've ever spent on one minifigure?
I think toys are maybe like properties and everything. So they also have things where they have a current market value, and maybe at the time where the toy comes out, what is the base value? Like maybe some of the figs, when it comes out in the stores, it can cost $4, $5. Then maybe it can be worth $50 or $500. So for me, I think like what most toy collectors would do, we would try to go in early. We have this term in our toy or Lego community called fast hands, fast legs. Yeah.
Fast hands, fast legs.
Yeah. So when it comes out, or when they have like, when the toy decides to launch a product, they will have teasers, and then they will tell you that, oh, maybe in April 1st, there will be a One Piece, or there will be some sort of different series coming out. So you'll be thinking about it for the next 2 months. And then how you're going to prepare your strategy to go and get it in a store. So like, Yeah, if you have to go to the store early, couple hours early, where should you go? Maybe you get a group of 10 friends and then 10 different guys and all just go to different stores, and the one or two that gets it and then they buy for the rest of 8 of us. So it's this kind of strategies. But so in that sense, to answer your question, I do get it on the cheaper end because I get it early. Yeah, so the most I would ever spend maybe is about 100 plus. Yeah, this is the truth. Even my wife will be saying this. Yeah, just in case. Yeah.
Okay. So back to your wife, right? Because now you have a full collection of over 5,000 minifigures.
Yeah.
Does your wife collect?
No, but interestingly enough, she's a great partner because she has this thing. It's very fun. We have a marriage that works. She has this thing called FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Right.
Yeah, so sometimes it's like, I will go there, okay, let's say if I want to go to the store and then maybe, okay, this store open, the Lego store opens at 11 o'clock, right? Maybe I want to go there at 10:30, 10. She'll be like, no, you wake up early at 8 o'clock and then you go, you make sure you're number one. You have you're a minifig bin, you're not just a normal person, so you have reputation and you must be the one. And if you go, you must get it. So she has this in her.
Wow,
this kind of
so
drive.
This is like a typical Singaporean version of kiasu. Right?
Nice, yeah,
because
somewhat.
you're there, you even know the opening hours, and
Yeah.
you're there like 1
Correct.
hour before, all
Yeah.
because your partner actually pushes you to do
Correct.
it. And that's how you have maintained that reputation of kind of like being the number one collector of minifigures right here in Singapore. And
Right.
I have to say, looking at all these that you have brought today, it is absolutely mind-blowing, okay? Because to me, when I look at it, I don't see the value of the minifigures because maybe the accessories that's paired on or maybe the top or the cap and stuff like that, it just seems like regular Lego pieces. But
True.
behind every single minifigure that you place on the table today, you can tell me that there's a story.
Okay, so apart from, of course, finding minifigures or finding toys in Singapore or even regional, sometimes you can find special ones overseas.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Or because Lego is from Billund, Denmark, so I had the honor and privilege of actually going for one of their inside tours in 2022. So you can see some of the Lego figs that I have there. I actually, Lego name cards that they will give out to you if you speak to someone of a high level, maybe a senior designer, or maybe one of the C-suites, the chief operation officer, the chief executive officer. Yeah, they will come down, they will talk to you, chat to you, and then they will just give you the name card.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
so
wait. So the people in Lego, they don't have physical name cards?
No, they used to have just this minifigs, so they produce a lot of them.
Right.
Yeah, they will engage in you. They can engage in the conversation with you. Yeah, of course, sometimes they can choose to give you or not.
Okay,
Yeah, so
and you
there is-
actually have the CEO
Yeah.
of Lego,
Yeah.
like right here in the studio with me.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
right. I think it was the ex-CEO because he has kind of stepped
Ex-CEO.
down.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
done.
at this point in time,
Yeah.
right, when you guys exchange, you also have to give a minifigure.
Of course, I don't have a minifigure. I don't work for them, so...
Robin, the Lego minifigure.
Yeah,
No?
so of course I will ask the previous batches who went for it and how they do it and everything. So they say that, oh, bring something from your country that they would like, and yeah. So I went down to Chinatown and then I researched and found, but all the keychains were a bit ugly. So I bought rubber duckies, toys for them, and then, yeah, then they found it so cool and they were just yapping away and then, yeah.
Okay, very interesting. So this actually came to you free. That's what I'm going to say, okay? It's free.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And now, if you were to put it on sale, resellers market,
Yep.
how much could you fetch?
Okay, I think maybe some of them could fetch about 500 to about few thousand.
I'm sorry,
Each.
500 Sing dollars to a few $1,000.
Yeah, that's right.
What? For every single piece that sits right here?
No, just a few of them.
A few of them.
Just a few of
Okay,
them,
and I can
yeah.
see that some of them are very special as well because
Yeah.
you've gotten them, I think, in Hong Kong. I see
Yeah.
one, Xianggang.
Because if you go to different Lego stores in the respective countries, if it's Hong Kong Lego store, so you can build the torso from there and then you will show their country. So, yeah, so there are few countries here in UK, in Europe and everything. This one is pretty cool here. Let me show you. Where is he? So this was designed by a Chinese retail Lego staff. He drew this on the digital screen, so it's very cool.
Wow, this is actually very
yeah,
cool.
very cool.
Yeah.
He drew it freehand on the screen and he just drew it, which is
I'm
not
sorry,
easy.
this is freehand drawn.
Yes.
Okay, so
freehand.
this is gonna be sitting in my pocket, right? I'm gonna bring it home because
Okay.
it's apparently worth a lot of money, right? It's for me to keep.
It's one of one, yeah, but I don't know the value for this.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so throughout your entire journey of so many years of collecting Lego, right?
Yeah.
What would you say makes a Lego collector consider a collector? How do you know that this person is considered a Lego collector?
Okay, for this, I'm a nice guy. So to me is that, okay, why I say that is because everybody collects something. I think everybody finds joy in things that they like. I mean, some people can collect watches, some people collect stamps. Okay, yeah, so I think I grew up collecting miniature things because my dad used to collect coins and stamps. And I used to see him collect, and then he just gave me the whole chunk of it. And I was like, oh, okay, pretty cool. And when I was a kid, I was quite interested in micro machines. Very long time ago.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm showing my age, okay. And then we're,
Yeah.
then we're the same age. Okay.
Yes,
So,
very close.
yeah, so Lego minifigs were one of them also. So it was always stuck and embedded in my whole system. So yeah, I think it doesn't matter if you have 5 pieces, 50 pieces, 5,000, 50,000, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay,
You
fair
collect,
point.
you like it, then you're a collector, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so because of your hobby and your
Yeah.
love for all these minifigures, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
that's how you've grown your entire Instagram following.
Right.
So have you ever staged a Lego find just to entice and keep your followers like, wow, what is this? Have you ever faked it?
Social media is a different ball game. So sometimes, of course, in social media there's a bit of flexing, there's a bit of exaggeration,
Okay,
there's
fair
a bit
point.
of trying to show that side of the story, like, wow, it's so cool, look at my flashy car, look at my flashy watch, look at everything. So I mean, if I just show you, hey, Lego minifigs, wow, buy from the store this, there has to be some sort of impact to do all these things. So yes, I mean, it's not, I'm not like telling lies or saying something different, but it's just a way of storytelling.
Okay, so have you ever staged one?
Yeah, of course, many times. Yeah, I mean,
So
just,
that is the
it's-
truth.
Yeah, it's just to create the excitement also. I think sometimes, like say, in Singapore, we call it kiasuism. And then,
Okay, yeah.
Or we call it FOMO also. Just 1-2 months ago, so I went to my friend's place, and then he had the entire Animal Crossing collection of the whole Lego minifigs. And it was, you know, there are like 50 different teams or something like that to choose from. And then I just forgotten about it. So I was like, straight away I saw it, I was like, you have everything, and you didn't even tell me you had what? That's like, up to you, too bad. So I had a FOMO in me, and then I had to go and get it. So sometimes having this kind of excitement or staging this kind of what, then it creates the FOMO, creates the buzz, creates the excitement. Then that's how we share the thing, and then that's how people just keep buying within the community. So
And that's why there's always a market value, right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
with that,
so, okay, to be honest with you, I think a couple months back, or maybe years before, I've sent you photos, okay, of my hoarding situation.
Yes.
Or I would say my...
serious hoarder.
No,
Yeah.
okay. So I've been termed a hobbyist as well because I've
Right.
got sets of Legos from different series, different collections.
Right.
And I'm in the midst of trying to sell off my Lego, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
I've been told that there is a couple of websites where I can go
Yep.
to check the stock price market value of a particular set because in fact every single Lego set has got a serial number
Yes.
or what they call the skin number, right?
Yep.
SKN number, and
Yeah,
these
SKU,
numbers are
correct.
what identifies the product for you on the stock market if you want to go and search. And I'm just wondering, is it accurate?
Yes, it is. There is a website called bricklink.com. This is something that I think 99% of Lego collectors refer to this. It's what we call the CMV, the Singapore term, like current market value.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. But of course, the value overseas determined by the market over there may be different in a local context. Yeah, like in Singapore, maybe the carousel price could be cheaper or maybe more expensive. It really depends on the availability of people, number of people who are willing to sell here or who are not willing to sell. So it really
Okay.
depends.
So if I wanted
Yeah.
to sell something, do I
Yeah.
then follow this market stock price or do I follow what is on resellers platform?
You have to use both and then you find a middle point and see what suits you best. So it depends how much you want to let go, how much money you need to put food on the table, or you're just very chill about it. Yeah. So then you just, okay, maybe, yeah, until it hits this amount, let's assume that this set maybe it's worth $20, right? Maybe in Singapore, a lot of people are trying to sell. So some, they like to use this term called lowball.
Oh, yes,
So some will go
lowball.
18, 16, and then people will offer you 10. And sometimes you're frustrated that you just don't want to sell it. Yeah.
Okay, and
Right. So
that's
what happens to me
happened.
is that, yeah, so usually I get angry with it when Singaporeans lowball me, right? I will mark it out to $25 and leave it there. Then a poor guy will come and buy at 22 or 23, like, okay, sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
so-
see. So it's all about perseverance and how much
Yeah.
you really want to sell, right? Because not
Yes.
everybody wants to let
Correct.
go.
Yes.
It's just, I could sell it if
Yeah.
somebody wants to buy it.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so next question that I have for you is, what is the one Lego set or minifigure you would never sell no matter the price?
Actually, I have a lot of those.
But you can only choose one.
Choose one.
Yeah, one. Across 5,000
Okay, I think there was
minifigures.
one, showing my age again. There was one minifig, okay, because Lego creates this collector minifig series. Okay, so they have, I think there's some in your bags now. So they have this, I think so. Yeah, so they have this where they launch every quarter, maybe 4 times in a year. So they started this like way back before 2010 or something like that, since Series 1. Today is at Series 27.
Yes.
Right. There was a certain minifig which piqued my interest, like really just skyrocket, which is the Series 2 Spartan figure.
I actually have that.
You have that?
I have that
I have 3
in
of
my
those.
house. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not really worth really a lot, like maybe 30, 50 bucks, but it's just something that, yeah, kind of like...
So it resonated with you, and that's
Yes.
why you don't want to let go, and that's why you have extra pieces.
Yeah, correct. That's
Okay,
right. But it's
fair
something that
point.
really kind of like pivot me to start collecting and like, hey, this is quite fun. And then,
All right.
yeah,
Okay,
so that's
okay.
when I was just hunting in eBay and Hardware Zone.
Oh, wow. Okay, I really respect that. So yourself as a collector, I wouldn't ask you to answer this for all collectors in the world.
Sure.
But as a collector, do you judge sellers? Like pure sellers? They are your scalpers. They are the people that queue up early, the kiasuism, because they want to get the limited edition sets, they want to get the special minifigures, and they resell it because to them it's kind of like making money. It's their form of livelihood, right?
Yep,
It's not
yep.
a collector's mindset.
Yeah.
So do you judge them?
Okay, I'm being 100% honest here. I'm a nice guy in general, in person. So I think that sometimes these sellers go into these hobbies because, first of all, they know a lot of information about it. They kind of like the hobby. Yeah, so they thought that while doing something that you love as a hobbyist, and you have all the information and knowledge, why not try to make a little bit of money out of it also? Yeah. So sometimes it's not wrong.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll feel a bit unfair because they'll devote more time, more effort, and then if they buy, they'll just sweep 100 off the shelf or something like that, and then they will cause a frenzy or cause maybe the price to just push out a bit, or there's a bit of FOMO going on. Like, I think Chinese New Year just passed by, right? So I think,
Yes.
yeah, so there was this set, I think the famous set or something like that. So I think a lot of people just keep buying and everything. Yeah, then over the secondhand carousel website, you could actually push up the price a little bit because there was a FOMO period. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone must buy before Chinese New Year. So this happens a lot.
Right.
Yeah. But to answer your question, I think, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has X amount of funds. You may have $1 million in your bank and I only have $100. But if I want to buy 2 sets, it makes me happy, If 2,000 sets makes you happy, then so be it.
Okay.
Right? Why should I be jealous of you? Why should I be angry with you? Yeah. So to me, it's always like, then I should know better. I should know where to get, who to get from, build a community, build my friends, build everything, know where to get and who to ask.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that spurs me on.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I've got one last question for you before
Sure.
I give you the surprise at the end of
Okay,
today.
sure.
So the last question is, if, let's say, one day Lego comes to you and tell you you cannot collect any more minifigures from us, so you've been given a ban,
Okay.
what would you collect then?
Okay, that's a very tough question.
Right, because Lego apparently is your whole life.
Right, right.
But what if one day somebody says you need to stop collecting Lego because of X, Y, Z, then what are you going to collect?
Okay, I mean, I'm quite open-minded in this sense that, first of all, social media came not too long ago, 10, 15 years ago, and one day social media might just be something not trendy or Instagram, TikTok, or Xiaohongshu, whatever.
Yep, sure.
They would just be a pass app. They would be like Friendster or MySpace or whatever. Yeah, then what happens? I mean, do we stop living? Do we what? No, we just do what we want to do. So even Lego, so I think when I was younger, or between the time when I was like early 20s and everything, I didn't really play a lot of toys because it was embarrassing. It was like not cool.
Yeah,
I was
I
also
know.
sorry to share with you something also. So
Sure.
when I pick up Lego about 10 years back, I think, if I were to step into a Lego shop, it would be embarrassing. Because adults, if you're going to go into the shop, basically, you need to be the one to buy for your kids. But if you're going in to buy for yourself, then it's like, very paiseh, very embarrassing. You see.
Okay, and that's why there's this term now, AFOL.
Correct. So for many, many years, right, I think the adult Lego fans have been pushing Lego to, make sets for adults. We are also collectors. We are the one buying everything. Then I think a couple of years ago, they're like, okay, you want, right? Okay, I'll give it to you. So they start building massive amount of big sets and everything. And then now they're complaining it's too many adult sets.
Okay, well, okay, so before I show you my surprise,
Sure.
I actually want to take a look at this very special Lego
Yep.
Factory AGV set that you've got. Apparently there's a serial number, it's 1 out of 80.
1 out of 80, yeah.
And you're gonna lift that box. We're gonna
Sure.
turn it to the back because there's a very special photo that was printed, and I can see that it's you and your wife in that photo.
Yeah.
How did that even? It's just crazy because this is also one set you would never sell away.
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
how did you even get that?
Okay, so basically, Lego has this initiative where they actually want to give back to the fans. They've been doing this for the last maybe 10, 20 years actually.
Okay.
So they have this exclusive Lego Inside tour where they would just, in a year, if you apply, usually once a year, right, they would gather about maybe 100 people to be selected for this very special VIP tour itself. So I applied for it and I fortunately got it after the second time. Yeah, that's right. Usually about 10,000 people apply for it.
Wow, wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. So
Yeah.
this is really one of your most prized possessions, I would
Yes,
say.
correct.
Please keep it safe.
I
yeah,
will try.
don't let anybody, like, maybe when you're moving house to a bigger house and then it
Yeah.
gets swept away. But
Right.
thank you so much. And before I let you
Sure.
go, right, actually, I have another question.
Okay.
So apparently many moons ago,
Yep.
I was also into collecting minifigures.
Okay.
This is something that not many people know, but today is gonna all be exposed. I actually have unopened full sets of the Disney minifigure.
Oh.
I'm very proud of it. Yeah. So I remember, okay, in this
Right.
collection, right, I think there's like 16 figures to collect,
Yeah,
right? If I'm
correct.
not mistaken. I
Correct,
actually do
that's
have the whole set.
Yeah, wow.
And
Okay.
it used to be in foil packets,
Yes,
right? Where people
yes.
could
Yeah.
can just feel and then they could
Yes.
like know what character is going to be
Yeah.
inside because different pieces and parts,
Correct,
right?
correct.
Right now, I remember I paid maybe about $5
Correct.
or
Thereabout.
$4.90 for one packet.
Yeah, thereabout.
Okay, now Robin, they are
Yes.
all unopened. They are the first wave.
Yes.
Are they worth money?
Yep, they will be worth money in some sense. Maybe 2 times, 3 times.
I'm sorry,
Two times, 3
3
times of what you bought.
Of what I bought.
Yeah.
So one packet or one figure right now, it could be worth
10,
$15.
Yeah.
So $15 times
Yeah.
16 packets. I could mark it up
Yep.
if
You
I
could.
wanted to.
Yes. You
Okay,
Could, you could.
but guess what? I'm not selling. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's supposed to be a display for my new house.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
But thank you very much, Robin,
Sure.
for being with us
No
on
problem.
Shelf Life. I hope you had so much fun, and thank you for sharing all these amazing facts on minifigures as well from the Lego universe. And if you'd like to find out more for the next few episodes, you can always follow us. It is Shelf Life. I'll see you next time.